This summer, in our series, we're looking at different people's life verses and listening to how God has worked through these passages and written them on our hearts. Different verses shape us in different ways, and I'm excited to have this brief opportunity to tell you about my particular verse. Now, have you ever acted differently around someone or a group of people because they believe something different than you? Or have you ever lied to get someone to like you or to fit in with a different crowd? Sadly, I know I have. Going against what we believe and acting differently just so that we're more easily accepted is something that a lot of us do without even thinking twice. Now, I'm not talking about something extreme like renouncing your faith, but instead just small decisions like not speaking out against something you know is wrong because you don't want to go against everyone and be that guy. Or it could be something like making jokes at another person's expense just so you can get a few laughs from everyone else. Or maybe it's passing up on opportunities to share your faith and instead hiding it because you're afraid of what might happen next. We all know our faith today as Christians is not very well accepted in our world. Society constantly tells us that certain things are okay and totally normal to be taking a part in when we know that to be false. Lying, disrespecting your parents, divorce, homosexuality are just a few examples of things our world tries to put in our face to numb us from remembering the fact that God has called us in a different direction. Now, I know it can be very hard at times to stand up against these things, especially when you have friends or even family that have different viewpoints. But I'm here to tell you that you are not alone in your troubles. Now, they look different person to person, but we all go through these hardships, and it's not easy. It's one thing to believe in the gospel, but it's another thing to go out and live it, to own it, and proclaim it. The Bible verse that God has written on my heart is Romans 1:16. It reads, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile." If we are to be true followers of Christ, we can never be ashamed or embarrassed about what we believe in. And I hate to say this, but it's only going to get more difficult. Now, I love this verse because it's just a great reminder about what it means to be a Christian. It can just truly be boiled down to, we need to live like Jesus. We all have opportunities to stand out. We're all around non-believers in some form or another and can positively impact them with our words and our actions. This might be at work, at school, with your friends, or even with your own family. We just need to be willing to stand out from the crowd, not be ashamed, and live and love like Jesus would. Look, I know it's difficult to do that and openly disagree with others. It definitely is for me, but we have to remember to stand firm and not be ashamed of what we believe in. Jesus certainly wasn't, and that's the perfect example we all need to strive to be like.